Hello, Cancer. This is Grounded Oracles. If you are new here, my name is Tracy and you are truly welcome. If you are returning, then know that you are prayed for every day. Okay, we're going to jump right into our read, Cancer. We're going to do something different today, but still inviting in your intuition to this timeless general read. I am really big about helping people develop their intuition, so we need to stretch it like a muscle. And so there are 3 cards here before you. This is part of my favorite new deck, the Deck of Sacred Realms, put out by iNous and Kim over at the Birth of Venus Tarot, if you want to order your cards there from her. Let's see. So draw on your intuition, and I'm going to put all 3 cards up closer to the camera so you can pick which one you were most drawn to. We're going to do our read after this, and I will bring out each of these cards one by one after, and I will expand on the message, making this more of a personal read for you as you are going to hone in on which one you were most drawn to. Could be 2 cards, it could be all 3 cards. So we will start with this inner little one. I'm going to put it right up here close, the image and the words. Have you forgotten how to play? Make some more space for fun. Remember, reclaim, and validate. It's a beautiful card. The second card is protection. Just put the image up closer. And we have your energy is not meant for everybody. Defend, protect, and preserve. Protection. And the last card is soul family. You are not alone. It's time to reach out for support. Show up, write, and uplift. Show up, unite, and uplift. Maybe writing is going to be important for you. Okay, put that image right up closer so you can see it. And you can certainly pause the video if you need a little more time, but we will bring these cards out after the read. Okay, Cancer. Today and in this series, we're going to take a look at the leader within. So anything Spirit wants to show us about the leader within you, whether or not you are a CEO, whether or not you're a business owner, whether or not you are a community pillar, or the leader in your family. These are all valid roles, very important roles, and this is something that roles that we develop as we grow as a leader. But the most important thing is the leader within yourself, following your intuition, following your spirit team, but making wise decisions and learning to develop and enhance your self-esteem. You are a leader in your natural own right. So how are you showing up for yourself, Cancer? This is the most important thing before we can show up for others. There's only so long that we can move forward in a fake it till you make it kind of energy, which I've never really been a fan of. But there is a time and a place for it because you still need to go out into the world when you were feeling down. But it makes it all that more important to have good self-care, grounding techniques, and things that you can do as you're working on shadow work or working through trauma. How are you showing up for yourself? So then you can show up for others. So we're going to pick an oracle card from my deck here. And to get kind of a theme, a vibe about you as the leader within. Spirit, what does Cancer need to know about the leader within? Okay, and we have new moon. Create space for what is meant to find you. Open, greet, and enjoy. Okay, I'm going to set this right here, and then we're going to expand the tarot on this. Okay, so the leader within, Cancer. So I do invite you to use your intuition on this to add to any of the reading, any of the intuitive messages that I gain from this card from Spirit. Okay, very important. So the new moon is all about starting a new cycle. And we have all of these spherical emblems, emblem-like things, these gold, these remind me of cycles. Okay, golden cycles. So to me, this is saying that you, Cancer, are in the throes of a new cycle in your leadership development, whether it's not of self or for others. So you are in a new cycle, and this is going to be all about how you embrace this new energy. Be open to it. Greet it with warmth because it's a chance for you to grow and develop, which I know is really hard when it's some tough times and you're really going through it. And try to enjoy this cycle. And we're going to create space for what is meant to find you. So, what is meant for you won't pass you by, but we can't forget that we have free will to make the choices that we make. And there are natural consequences to everything, whether positive or negative, however you choose to view it. But it's all about growth and development, which is what all life is about. Life is all about the waiting, right? Waiting for the next thing. But how do you wait? What kind of attitude do you have when you wait? So I feel for some of you, you're going to be in the spotlight in some way, okay? And I feel like you really need to make sure that you are showing up for yourself daily by having a new practice to start off the day or a new routine of some kind, or enhancing it in some way to start your day off right so that you have the right energy going into your day. So I would definitely meditate. I would spend some time doing some mirror work, looking yourself clearly, looking at your faults, your strengths, your weaknesses, all in equal balance here, Cancer, because I'm just feeling like with this light blue here that's showing up in this light, I feel like what the spotlight is going to show up for you. Um, it's only going to show up in part unless you are willing to look at all of the shadow work or the weaknesses that you have and to bring them to the surface and really evaluate those as you as a person. Like, how do you handle criticism and feedback? It's super important. Do you actively listen to people, or are you just part way listening so that you can get your point across? So those things are a leader, like within yourself, within your family, and it's about showing your self-respect. Okay, Cancer, by having some good boundaries, by speaking your mind, but learning to be that active listener, even to yourself. Like when you feel like you have a nudge in your gut, that is your intuition, and you need to follow it and honor it, Cancer. So this is really important, okay? All right, we're going to set this over here, and we're going to add to it with the tarot. Now, when I was pre-shuffling your cards, there were some that jumped out that I am to show you as part of this read. And what kept coming to mind was go the distance. So I kept thinking of the movie Field of Dreams, go the distance. And I kept hearing that in my mind. So make sure, Cancer, you are going the distance for yourself, that extra step. Even when you're a little tired, going that extra distance for someone else, not working outside of your boundaries and outside of what is good for you. You're going to have to use your intuition and discernment for that. But clearly, there are some things that you need to go a little bit extra. Don't stop just short of the goal. Don't stop. Persevere, because you never know when you're going to, when that finish line, it may seem like a long distance off, like you're sprinting, but it will come up quicker than you think. And you want to be open, you want to greet it, and you want to enjoy it. Okay, for some of you, you need to make sure that you are respecting your body, okay, in new cycles, whether or not it's a menstrual cycle, whether or not it's just moon cycles and how they affect your body. Make sure that you are treating it with respect by, if you can, whole foods, good flavorings that aren't artificial. Just try to eat as clean as you can and drink plenty of water. So go the distance. And these 4 tarot cards jumped out. I don't know what they are. They all came out backside up. So we'll see what Spirit wants to show us about the leader within you, Cancer. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords, a lot of sword energy, a lot of overthinking, maybe some confusion, some chaos within. And we have the Magician. That's beautiful. Okay, all the tools that you need. So basically, whatever it is you need to manifest for your life, for this to unfold, is at your disposal. But there's a battle going on within you to whether or not you are worthy or not. So self-imposed restrictions to a beautiful offer, a beautiful future that I think you are really experiencing as something. You want to embrace this open and enjoy concept, but your overthinking is getting in the way, Cancer, like limiting beliefs, challenges, and fears. And they are a worthy thing. For some of you, it's a fear of water, it's the fear of the new, the fear of success. So, yeah, you really need to do some inner work here to try to stop overthinking. So, meditating, journaling is super important. And I would really challenge you, Cancer, in a positive way, challenge, like to take this card and whatever card that you picked out with your intuition and journal about it. What does Spirit want to show you about your development as a leader? Now, the new offer and opportunities coming your way, yes, they're extremely important. They're beautiful. They're lovely. But Spirit right now is more concerned with how you develop, how you handle your fears and your challenges. Do you run the other way? Or do you show up and face it and ask your spirit team to help you to develop these things? Do you have a mentor or someone to help you out in life that can guide you when you feel a little, off course? My eyes are drawn an awful lot to the Magician, and I feel like there may be for some of you a mentor who is very experienced in the area of self development, leadership development. Some of you may need to take like a class on the that seven high. Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. Sorry, I could see the book on my desk at work, but I just wasn't saying the title. Or any kind of leadership things, maybe Tony Robinson. There's a bunch of different tools at your disposal to help you with that. But for some of you, I feel like you have a mentor at your disposal or someone you will meet soon that can help you walk this path. Okay, Cancer. All right. All right. And then we're going to take a look at some oracle cards to see if we can get a little more insight as to Cancer's leader within. What does Cancer need to know? Okay, we have lightning or power. Lightning is very powerful. It's very fast as well. I think, Cancer, that if you were willing to really look at yourself in a deeper manner and really take this process seriously, I feel like some of you, that door's not quite open for the next step until you do this. It's going to look differently for each person, but you have a lot of power at your disposal. And I think these new opportunities are going to roll in fast if you're willing to work on these things. Lightning. Okay, that's beautiful. For some of you, lightning may be a natural synchronicity that you find in your life as a guide. Very beautiful. Okay, and then I had some more grounding energy that came through, a card that hopped out, and we have Rishi, okay, which means retreat, number 27 or 9. Okay, retreat. This doesn't mean run away. It means like the hermit energy, coming within yourself to really look at things as you start this new cycle. Rishi, I'm going to read just a little bit about this because I love everything to do with nature and I find it very inspiring here. I'm just going to read a short bit of this as to why this card showed up today. Okay. Pause. It's time for renewal. If you feel overwhelmed or mentally overloaded, it's time to retreat. Take the time to recuperate and recharge, and personal growth will follow. Overstimulation and indecision lead to a sense of weakness, imprisonment, and a feeling that you're evading death. Like bear, hibernate or rest before you take on the next project or challenge. Many Native American tribes have called this space of inner contemplation the Dream Lodge, a place to witness death and see beyond the confines of physical reality by visiting the dream time. Create the space to be in silence and calm the internet chatter. Reflection is a key to the path of self mastery. Very important as you develop as a leader. Okay, beautiful. And then I've got some lovely reflection affirmation cards, some practices that might help you on your journey. Okay, we have a reflection card. How can you show appreciation for those around you today? Find a way using your words, your actions, or your body. Beautiful. So that's a practice that Spirit might want you to take on just in small doses to help you as you are around people, with people throughout your day. And then we also have an inspiration card. The ability to change your mind is an incredible gift. Honor it as such. Allow yourself to change your mind about something today and fully enjoy it. So we have the enjoy as a synchronicity in this reading and showing appreciation for what you have. Okay, Cancer. We're going to end the main part of this read with a grounding practical technique energy, and I will go over the actual technique at the end of the read if you're interested. Okay, and we had number 12 or 3 pop out. My mind is clear as a still lake. It's all about kind of coming into that hermit energy of taking some time, maybe even hangman energy, getting a different perspective. Spirit will show you the way if you are not aware. Okay, beautiful. And like I said, we will take a look at this at the very end of the read if you're interested. Okay, Cancer, that was it for your read. That was very beautiful. Please leave a comment in the comment section about where you are on your leadership journey and your self-esteem and how some of these cards can help you in your journey. And then we're going to take a look at our 3 cards and get a little deeper into your message personally beyond this. Okay, and again, we have this new moon card. Feel free to take a picture, put it on your phone, something so that you can meditate on it this week. Very important. This is a timeless read, so whenever you come across it, Cancer, there's something here for you. Okay. Inner little one, protection, and soul family. Okay. All right. So this one here, we're going to take a little look at this. Have you forgotten how to play? Make more space for fun. Remember, reclaim, and validate. Inner child or inner little one. So for some of you, you're working too hard and you may be hyper focused on your development as far as uh, climbing the ladder, getting new clients for your business, development and growth. And I feel like there's a lot of anxiousness here. So you need to, we have the reclaim about reclaiming your power, validating who you are as a person. So I suggested the mirror work earlier, and remember where you've come from. Okay. Remember to honor yourself and your emotions. Remember that you are a leader. You have just as much right to call yourself a leader as anybody. And even if you're someone who doesn't want to be a leader in the community or have that kind of responsibility, you are still responsible for yourself. So take some time to play, get outside in nature, go swimming, go to the beach, go for a hike, go try something new to work with your hands. I absolutely love this green unfurling. Like it reminds me of, beautiful nature patterns. And I think you'll see some synchronicities in nature that really speak to you. Okay, that's beautiful. All right. Those of you who were drawn to this card, okay, we have another thing about cycles. Some of you need to get rid of and step out of old cycles because it's not serving you at all, and you need to move on. So your energy is not meant for everybody. So that is really speaking to me about the fact that you are overextending yourself in some way. So I don't think you're showing yourself enough self love, enough self care, and you might even be violating your own boundaries and values. So take a strong look at this and try journaling. Again, this card, take a picture of it, meditate on it so that you can really see what spirit wants you to have. These are wonderful journaling prompts, and you need to protect your energy. Okay. Energy is a gift, it is a currency. So make sure that your relationships are reciprocal. Of course, if you're at work, it's understandable that you are the leader and it's going to look different, but don't give your energy away. Okay. Very important, Cancer. And lastly, if you chose this card, Soul Family, you were not alone. It's time to reach out for support. Show up, unite, and uplift. So, earlier I talked about a mentor, someone you can look up to. So, it's important to have a support system that can be there for you to help encourage you, to help challenge you, to even call a spade and say, Cancer, enough's enough. You are hurting yourself. You are, whatever the case may be, you need to show up for yourself. I love spirit synchronicities with this. We talked about all of this, and when I was speaking about the showing up, I didn't necessarily associate it with this card. And I love how we have the crescent moon here with cycles. So we had the cycles of the new moon and the crescent moon. So I think before the next new moon, you're going to have a lot of growth and development here, Cancer. Reach out for support. Take a picture of this card if you drew it, and really meditate on this, journal on this, and leave a comment in the comment box. I want to encourage you. I want to pray for you. So let me know. It doesn't matter what card you picked. How can I pray for you on your journey? So I would encourage you to leave a comment in the comment box, but don't get overly detailed because that's your personal business. But by all means, leave enough info that I can pray for you or others can pray for you about what you're facing and challenging. Would love to help you and encourage you. Okay, Cancer, that is it for your read. If you want to know more about number 12, my mind is clear and as a still lake, then I am going to go over that. Okay? All right, so please hit that like and subscribe button to help a growing channel and help get this message out to other Cancers wherever Cancer finds is in their placement, their birth chart, so that they can get this message. Very important. Okay? All right. Peace and love to you, Cancer. Hi, Cancer. We're going to take a look at the practical application for my mind is clear as a still lake. This card here, okay? As a still lake. So start by sitting in a comfortable position and take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Getting rid of any tension in your body. And if you are, stressed, over worried, thinking a lot, then I would imagine those worries and fears as black smoke draining from your body and inhaling white healing light. When you're done with this, I would envision myself with white light all around me from the crown chakra all the way down, enveloping you. And when you have done this, then we can go ahead and dive in. Like a lake, your mind can be agitated and muddy, or it can be still and clear. Take a break, still your body and mind, and observe your thoughts. When watching your thoughts, you realize that they are not you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to observe them. Your true essence exists beyond your thoughts, but they can help you to understand this current level of reality. The nature of the mind is to constantly be filled with your thoughts, ideas, visions, the past, the future, and harmful patterns of doubts, fears, and limitations. Right now, your mind might be cluttered and busy with things that don't belong in the present moment. This hijacks you of the potential found in the now. The mind can be stilled by being aware of your thoughts, observing them, and releasing them. Use the mind to master your thoughts so that your thoughts don't become your master. If you see the thoughts as waves, you can imagine those waves calming down and bringing you stillness and peace. So, a breathing meditation, okay? We already did the breathing techniques, but you can do it again. It's always best to start off things this way to empty your mind and invite spirit in. Sit with your back straight and focus on your breathing. Consciously inhale and exhale through your nose. Try to move the breath from your belly and then up to your heart. Use your breath as a focal point, and if this isn't enough, choose to focus on your heart center or third eye, located between your eyes and your forehead, while breathing. Lastly, counting each inhalation and exhalation will help you to focus on the breath rather than the thoughts. Do this for as long as you need to still your mind. Practice this exercise daily and discover how you slowly start dissolving the need to constantly think, plan, and control life with your thoughts. And this will also help you with your spiritual connections as well. All right, Cancer, I hope you found something helpful with this. Please try this exercise if you haven't already and share in the comments of how it worked for you. All right, Cancer, bye. Love and peace.